welcome to Dice, Nerds, and Nagas, coming at you from Lot 369 in beautiful, stinky Phnom Penh, Cambodia. The official D&D podcast of NASCAR. NASCAR. Turning left since 1990-something? I don't know. Since I was a kid, at least.
Gotta be the 60s or the 80s.
I only have a frame of reference for myself. Anyways, where we left off, our heroes, quote-unquote, were investigating the cellar of one of the hag's towers. They came across an evil assassin god. Jessop said, I don't really want your weapons, and Aki was like, well, I'll take them then. And they're off to explore the next tower that they were in earlier. This one is Scabatha's tower, for those of you paying close attention. I know you're out there, one person at least, sitting at his computer, maybe in America, I don't know where he is, but he's a fan. Anyway, so you guys just left the one tower, a couple of new weapons sitting on Aki's hip or back or wherever he keeps them, I don't know.
Yeah, somewhere.
Somewhere.
Yeah, under the robes.
Under the robes. That's where the party is, under the robes.
Yeah.
And you were to investigate the other tower, yes? Now, this one is similarly locked from the outside.
Again?
Mm-hmm.
The door, or the trapdoor.
Well, you're going to the other tower, right? So when you go to the other tower, that door's locked.
Oh, okay. I thought we'd kept it open somehow.
No, I think you guys just left.
Yeah,
Oh,
just
right,
left.
we just closed it.
If you had said, like, oh, I stick a plank in the middle, it
We
would...
came running out.
But yeah, that's kind of how these towers, you can dispel it, but then it's been here for thousands of years doing the same thing, it's just going to lock back up after you're done.
Do I have to dispel it again?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck, I can't. I've used both of my third level slots.
Alright, so the cellar's in the tower, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Take a rest.
I need an 8-hour rest.
No.
Take an 8-hour rest.
No,
Yes, I do.
you're not a...
It's not my wild shape.
You're a moon.
So you guys are going to wait 8 hours?
Well, you know,
You can't take an 8-hour rest now.
if we have a bit of time to kill, you know, there was something that I was wanting to do.
Alright.
It depends if you guys would be willing to help me out.
I'm not going to give you a hand job.
Buddy, you do it.
Nah, it's alright.
What about foot job? That's the thing.
Definitely not
A
doing
foot
that.
job?
Google it. People enjoy that apparently.
Don't Google that.
Google it. Do it.
Check
order.
out of the dick skin. No, I definitely don't need a hand job, but I do need a hand. Is there you remember when we were at the Deep No Village? I got that sort of ointment from the woman that's like can take me on a journey.
Mm-hmm.
Is there any way you could watch over me and sort of try and, I don't know, improve my odds of waking up?
Sure. What do I need to do? What do I need to look out for?
I'm not sure. Just try and, I don't know, help me.
Here, look out.
Should
make
we
me
restrain you?
Cost guidance on him.
I don't think so. I don't think I need to be restrained.
Okay, well I'll keep that handy for a case. Okay, well I suppose help you in a little way. I'll cast guidance on you.
Don't know if that'll help, but I guess anything would help. But my goal here is I kind of feel like we've just been going place to place to place and kind of basically floundering a little bit, running around. I would like to speak to somebody that I trust that survived the cycle. I want to try and speak to Selûne.
Yeah.
Yes.
Where are you going to do this? Just point to a spot.
Well, I was thinking first we could try and clear out a little area around here. Maybe, you know, I could at least, I mean, I can't magic it away, but I can just at least do a couple of rites and prayers and whatnot and make the space a little bit more sanctified for myself.
Wherever the space he points out, I start building those little rocks. Big rock, little rock, little rock, little rock. Balancing them up as high as I can in a circle
And
around him.
I wanted to ask you, Feather, would you mind if I have that spear close to me? It along.
Are you going to take the time to, what's the word, for magic items? Attune to it.
I can.
I
I can. So basically, I just want to. I want to look around, find a decent spot, and clear the area a bit. Maybe burn a bit of the incense that I have, and put on my. And I do have these, by the way, because I collect background. My ceremonial vestments.
Strange, since you're always naked.
What are clothes regardless always needed?
Well.
Okay, yeah, so take a short rest, attune, and then. Oh, rope.
Well, would a short rest include light activities such as lighting incense
Yes.
and praying?
Yeah, yeah.
Short rest, resting and
I can do
that
that for you as
activity.
well.
Doesn't
Alright.
necessarily mean sleeping, being
So
asleep the whole time.
I'll do that as well. Basically, I mean, it's not a whole lot of vestments. It's just like more whiter kind of robes.
Fair enough. So you're gonna do it. You're gonna trip balls.
Trip balls.
While he's doing that, I am gonna go to Aki and I'm saying, Aki.
I got a stack of books I'm reading.
Alright, so go ahead, roll 3d10s.
But, yeah,
Three.
what-
With
what's
a
that?
tree branch.
I can do other stuff
Like
while
back
we
here and
Do you-
hide and look
Can you
around
read
60 feet up away
read
from him.
this?
Yeah, you can do that.
So if I need
That's
to
the
do
abyssal
60
stuff?
You might do
Yeah.
hiding spot, yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Just
Could you
prove
read it to
any-
me?
What is the
Tell me
total?
what it says.
Sure.
9 plus
Okay, I'll
5
just take notes.
I give it to Buddy. Read it to her.
16.
Okay.
16,
So
okay.
he reads it to me and I take notes.
You're about to trip balls for 16 hours straight.
Nice.
Okay.
Oh,
At night time, then we take our long rests while he's doing that.
Yeah, I mean, you can take you can take 2 long rests while he's.
Go.
Doing it. Okay.
Yeah, we'll break it up so we take.
Well, I need to get a long rest so I
So
can
we keep an eye on him.
spell
Yeah.
magic.
You can take the first one
Awesome.
at night.
Okay.
Okay, so.
Okay, before he starts taking the stuff, I cast guidance on him.
Okay.
So I'm gonna sit down,
I
meditative
did lost for an
stance,
hour.
and light my
Rub some stinky goop on your
my
face.
incense, and
Yeah, I don't really have anything
I'm
else.
reading my books to myself, and Buddy's
get
reading
ready
her
to
books.
Yeah. Okay.
rub
yeah.
the stuff
so
in my
Buddy's
face,
reading
on
the
my
abyssal
cheeks.
stuff to me.
Okay, so
There we go.
you're doing that, and then let's go for
Are
the
you gonna
books.
join me with your tea?
No, I'm 60 foot up in a tree watching you and keeping guard around
Okay.
everything.
That's good.
Bad idea. Alright, so you are wanting what information from Buddy?
I'm reading the abyssal script.
Ah, that
from
came with the
book.
chest?
Yeah.
Okay, so,
Buddy's
basically-
reading in a dark voice, too. He's like,
Cool.
and lo and behold, the demon.
so it's a saying, the gist of it, I guess, is she's worried that she might not be able to, what? Say jism?
The jizz of it?
The jizz.
Ah,
Some
jizz.
of it.
Yeah, jizz or jism? Oh, both are fun. Anyway, so...
One isn't.
God, I just say people... I'm not going to be distracted, I'm going to continue. So, push through. Just push through. Anyway, so... Oh, Christ. Anywho, so, basically, what is written on there is that she's worried that she's not going to be able to make it through the cycle, and maybe needs to sort of have a life raft of her own. And
Okay.
it details how if you say the right words, the right prayers, wrap yourself in the silks, have one of your attendants cover you in the oil until it solidifies, after drinking the vials of liquid in order, you will go into a catatonic state.
She also has to do it naked.
No, you can clothe that.
No. Buddy reads to her.
Okay, Buddy says that you have to be naked.
Of course he does.
Drink the 4 vials of liquid in the right order, and then you'll go into a catatonic state. Wrap you in the silks, which are magic in their own right, cover you in oil until it hardens, and then you're basically a popsicle that will stay frosty until the next cycle.
Wow, okay.
How many years? And you'll live through the cycle.
You'll live through it, yes. Yes, you'll keep the same consciousness the entire time. It'll be like dreaming for...
So basically,
1,000
it's
years.
like a
Yeah.
mummifying
But
yourself.
will we keep the
Stasis
same
body.
body? Will we keep the same body or reincarnate?
You will keep the same body.
Alright.
Yeah, you'll be exactly the same as you were when you were put in that.
Do the
Stasis
vials have
pods.
any sort of use on their own in a different way, or is that the only thing that they can do?
You know, it doesn't say, but I imagine if you wanted to knock someone out or something, that's what it does. It puts you in a permanent stasis. You could do that and not finish the ritual. And you have someone basically trapped in their own mind for all eternity.
Oh god,
that's
that's fucking
wicked.
evil.
Yeah.
Jesus, no.
So yeah, you basically...
They'd be unconscious.
Yes, but dreaming. So
She
still
just-
sort of a form
She
of
just
consciousness.
do that to Patricia because she fucked us. Well, we were gonna kill her anyway, so. This is me
But
talking,
without
not
the wrapping and the oils, you would still die in the cycle.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that makes sense. That's okay, I suppose, if they were evil enough.
Yeah, if we get to the end of the campaign and you guys still haven't found a single way to get through the cycle, then
Everybody,
you can
otherwise-
essentially roofie yourself and ride out the storm until the next
I'm
one.
just gonna write you a mummification kit.
Yeah, that works. That's pretty much what it is.
We've already got one out. We've been offered to come to the gloaming court, the winter court.
Yeah. Well, maybe. I mean,
Whatever.
the Naga destroys reality. I wonder if that includes the Fae.
They
Yeah.
said it doesn't. That's why they're going there.
Well, they said a lot of
said
things.
a lot of things.
Or we just go to where the Nothic was.
Yeah. I mean that.
That's worst case scenario though.
Yeah.
You saw the nothing. Ugh.
That's because he's been there thousands of years.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. So that's what that does.
And then I rest.
And you rest. And you were saying you were doing some other thing too.
Oh, I was studying the rest of the books.
Okay, and that's the ancient pre-cycle books about
Yeah.
Kunla.
Yeah, everything.
Were they both about Kunla?
They were about the cycle and Kunla. So
Okay.
all the books I found from both towers. I'm just because my background is sage.
So yeah, you have
Researcher.
one kind of religious text about Kunla, and you have one that is kind of the musings of a late-era Saurian wizard, essentially, who's noticing that shit is going crazy himself. It's kind of like Kylek.
Okay.
Like finding Kylek's notes or whatever from this time period.
Okay.
But I'll give you more details on that later. You know, what happened and the things like that.
In my downtime as well, I want to be making the rabbit skin mask properly.
Okay, yeah, you can sit in the tree and fiddle with that, I guess.
Okay.
Not really sure what goes into making a mask. Some
I'm
string.
just I'm cleaning the piece properly.
Okay.
Also,
Like carrot.
Deal.
while I'm reading, I'm fiddling with the knives and attuning myself.
Okay, yeah, and you can. I guess you want them to be twin knives, right?
Yeah, because
Okay.
I usually only use daggers because they're tiny, small.
Okay, so as you're tuning them, you see they are changing shape and fitting. Even the style is changing to suit your personal preference. So whatever decorations or anything you want them, then you can have. And the only thing that doesn't change is the blood red rubies at the pommels.
Anarchy sign.
And that says about Feather Marshall and Aki friends forever.
Yeah,
Kill you later.
Alright, so
you'll die eventually by my hand.
on to the drug trip.
Woohoo!
So,
Drug trip.
well, nothing happens, as mushrooms and stuff like that often work. And very slowly things get wavy, the colors begin blending together, things lose their defining edges and to kind of blend together. And all at once, the ground falls away from you and you feel like you're falling down, down, down a deep well for miles and miles and miles.
You're late. You're late.
And it's hard to tell what you're actually doing. It feels like you're soiling yourself. It feels like, it feels like your brain is oozing out of your ears, that you're drooling. But to anyone watching you, none of that has happened. And beyond it all, you see a little pinpoint of light. You want to move toward the light or away from it?
I'll move towards the light.
Alright. And you can see the light was an old campfire. And as you approach, you can see a ruined village. The people all dead. Wolves howling in the distance. And next to a fire, a woman. Not wizened, that's not the right word. Young, filthy, battle-scarred, holding the same spear that you hold in your hands, in her own hands. And She kind of looks you over quizzically as you approach, not feeling like you're moving your legs, but you're just going closer and closer to the campfire. And she kind of grunts a little, I guess. Well, you've been asking and asking. Here I am. What do you want from me?
Does she look how I would imagine she would look? Like, would I know that this is Selûne?
Yes, you're you know it is Selûne right away.
All right. So I'll come and sit down at the fire next to her, and I feel like I'm lost, Mother. I don't really know what I'm supposed to be doing.
And you want me to tell you what to do?
You made us.
I did.
Why? It seems like everything that I knew before. I don't know if that's true, or maybe it's true now, but it wasn't true before.
Truth is a funny thing, isn't it? But what do you want to know specifically, Jessop? And I will try to tell you with what little time and power I have available to me. But
Mostly I want to know what you want.
what does anything want, really, in the face of death? To not die.
I would imagine you want to survive, yeah.
Don't think that us gods are the timeless beings that mortals say we are. That we walked the earth before you did. That's not true. Not at all. You make us. And you're the reason we have any power at all.
Was I your first?
No. No. The first life I created? No, I existed before the wolf kind were created. I mean, I had to have existed to make you in the first place. No. You really want to know, huh? Why there are wolf kind in the world?
I do.
I don't have a whole lot of time. I can tell you this, though, and I think it's about time to say anyway. Your people were a life raft, I guess. I have not always been Selûne, the light for travelers, Selûne, the kind mother of the night. I've had many names before, and have had many incarnations through the endless cycles. And that's why I created you. The world was ending, the cycle was completing, and I was scared. And I needed a way to make it through. And so I created your kind, and I gave you the predilection to worship me, even if you didn't know what you were worshiping. You would worship the moon, you would think of something like me, or close enough like me that I figured it would be the same. And the cycle ended, I died, but my plan worked. The All-Father, for whatever reason, decided to continue your race into the next cycle. And by your race continuing, I was born again. In a more kinder, gentler form, I suppose, than I used to have. Does that make sense?
I think I understand. I mean, for what it's worth, I don't think we can ever be held to be one thing or another thing. If the gods made us and we made the gods, then we're all as changeable as the next.
Well, as I said, the gods don't really make a whole lot right away. I made you, but I had already existed for most of the cycle already.
What do we do next? I honestly,
Well, that depends. What do you want to do?
I would like all of this to have meaning. I would like an end to the cycle, but not in the form that the cult wants it. I would like a continuation of life.
As it is now?
As it is now.
Well, I can't give your actions meaning, Jessop. That's up to you. But the enemies close around me and I need to act quickly. But I can tell you this. If you want the cycle to end, to truly end, and for life to continue as it is, you walk a path that's been walked before, many times by many similar people, and they've all failed. They get a little closer each time, but they've all failed. Look into a man, not a man, a saurian, I guess you would say. But his name was, I got this, Horatius Rex.
Horatius Rex.
I don't know where you can find information about this man. He never existed in your world, but he made such a shaking of the god. He slayed many gods. He got farther than any other mortal man has ever come to ending the cycle. So find anything about him. Follow in his footsteps. Find his artifacts. I see you have one already.
The sphere?
I gave it to him. God, my previous incarnation gave it to him, I suppose.
Huh.
And he did many great things with it, but as is the case for mortal men, he failed in the face of the gods.
What of your temple? The lost temple I see in my family.
How
would I find that?
They've almost found it, though I fear that what they lose in finding it may be too great of a loss. You see, there's certain ways of finding it, and I think they're going to take the path of barbarism to find it. When the cult had a bit of a more unseemly but cleaner way to find it. You need true sight. You need to see what is not there by no mortal eyes.
I have hag eyes. Can I use them?
Haggis. Well, she kind of looks you over. You need hag eyes up here. At least one.
What would that cost me?
An eye. Your old eye. Well, depends on the hag, I suppose. If they're still living, they do have some measure of control over their body. By putting a hag eye in your head, they will be able to see what you see, most likely.
She's dead.
Well, then you might want to find a good doctor then, Jessop.
Alright.
Or find your tribe.
How far? Well, we've been traveling southeast. Is this where to go?
She reaches down, pulls a snake from her leg and crushes its head and tosses it in the fire. Gets worse and worse. I don't think I have much time in this world. But
Is there any way I can help you?
survive the cycle with me in your head, I suppose. Dream a dream of me when this is all over. And she feels out and says, wait, there's something familiar nearby. Where are you?
We are at these old towers. They seem to be one with the head of a crocodile and some temple to a god named Kunla.
Kunla? This is over now. Jessop. Do not trust Kunla. Do not trust any of his gifts. Stay away from him. He's an evil one. You understand?
Yes, Mom.
Now, as I said, Horatius Rex, if you want to stop the cycle, find him. Find his items. And maybe this time will be different.
I hope so.
She fumbles around for a bit. He says, here you go. I am the goddess of adventurers and wanderers, I suppose. This is just a small thing that I can give you. And she hands you a folded over piece of paper, I guess.
Okay.
And the vision ends.
Okay.
And it is, how long was it, like 18 hours later?
16?
16 hours later. Now, while he's doing this, he's tripping balls or whatever, Feather Marshal, give me a perception check, please.
Can I just say, did anybody else picture the Selûne as Alanis Mercy? I was the whole time.
That's fantastic.
I was the whole time. Oh shit, that was so close. Perception, 5. From Dogma. She was called Dogma.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Did you just have to Google who's Alanis Morissette?
Well, I know that she was like a singer.
Yeah.
So
Oh my
I don't know
God.
what she looked like.
That's alright. She's very
Yeah,
pretty
she's
in a different color.
God was one?
That's not her.
That's Joan
Yeah.
Osborne.
Yeah, that's Joan Osborne.
5.
5? Ooh, that's not very good.
No, I was deep in my reference.
Alright, and you're messing with the stuff.
Oh, that's like ages ago.
Yeah, that was
right?
ages ago. So
I was just
Oh, yeah.
like chilling.
I'm
You give
probably
me a
down
perception
sleeping
check.
already as well.
Okay.
She
We're
was-
doing sleeping cycle.
Also, like, every now and then guidancing me, I guess, because I asked her to.
Yes. 21.
there's some of the bushes, I guess, kind of shake a little in the distance, and you can see a couple of eyes peeping for a moment at your party before disappearing behind the brush. This is in the
So it's-
middle of your thing. Okay.
So like 8 hours later, so the sun would be kind of like going down?
Yeah, it's getting a little darker now, and he's still sitting there like a fucking rock.
Okay.
Or statue, I guess.
I cast guidance on him again, and then I go, Aki, something's coming. Can you see if Buddy can have a look and see what's coming?
Something coming from where?
That way.
You hear a growl in the opposite direction.
In the opposite direction?
Yes.
She pointed.
From where she pointed, the opposite direction. And turning around, you can see.
I put an illusion over each of us that we're trees.
It's a bit
That's
late.
fine.
It's a bit late now, I think. But
Well,
anyway.
no, it hasn't arrived yet.
Well, yeah, because she interrupted me in the middle of a sentence.
Yeah. It's just, here, growl, we're trees. Especially him, because he can't move.
Well, I guess. Do you look in that direction?
Okay, now I look around, because we're all covered by an illusion, so I look around.
You see 5 of those bloodhounds. Not the breed bloodhound, but a hound made of blood. Coming out from the bushes. Sniffing around. They get sight of Jessop.
Even they saw him before I turned him into
Do I
a
see
tree.
this now?
But it
What?
doesn't.
Do I see this
sense.
now?
What do
Yes.
I remember? What can I remember about bloodhounds? I can't remember shit. Me. But what does Zenbrix remember about
We
bloodhounds
fought
from the
them.
last time?
You fought them a few times.
Yeah.
It's that the cult they
They were
would
tricky
kill.
to grapple when you were a snake.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Okay.
And they sing
Okay.
that song, You and Me, Baby, Ain't Nothing But Mammals. You know, that one.
Was that the Bloodhound Gang?
Yes.
It was.
Okay.
Okay, cool.
It's an old song.
And I try staring into the bushes behind them to see if I see a mage.
So you,
Under me or
so
down
Bloodhound's
the
on that side, so you're looking the opposite way where she was pointing to it first, yeah.
Okay.
And yeah, you can see there's a humanoid figure crouched by the trees, not very stealthily really,
I see
but
if he's cultish.
he looks cultish, yeah. Yeah, the Bloodhounds are a pretty big
Oh,
giveaway.
yes,
They're the only ones we've
cult.
seen. So are you, what happens? What are you guys doing? Because they're about to attack.
I'd like to down to that guy, stab him with my dagger.
Right,
How far away is the guy?
I don't know. Hopefully within 60 feet.
yeah, sure, whatever. Hey, you're gonna attack the guy?
Yeah.
And what do you
I'm
guys
gonna
do?
shut up. There's a guy down here, I think he's controlling the dogs, like the last one.
Okay.
I wasn't there for the last one.
Yeah.
He was off on a
Yeah,
jaunt.
went to it.
Yes, that's right.
Right,
He's
so
speaking to Satan.
you're gonna do that, and the Bloodhounds, I guess, are gonna go ahead and go.
Well, I
Since,
fireball.
Could pee against the tree.
I think they get a chance to do something first, since
Roll
we did the illusion
initiative,
and stuff.
Hmm.
So
Initiative it up. No.
we'll do one round and then we'll do the initiatives.
Okay.
Get that all going then. Feel like it's a little more cinematic to have the fight start a little more naturally or whatever.
Cool.
So,
I shout out just before I teleport down there. I shout something out quick
yeah.
as I'm going. I'm just saying, keep them away from Jesse. That's what I shout out.
Okay.
So, they can smell you. They know that you're not trees.
Yeah, once I see, oh, they're bloodhounds.
Shit.
God damn.
So, I guess there were 5 of them. 2 are going to make their way toward Jesse. 3 are going to go toward Aki, who is closest.
Okay.
I'll just head. I'm not going to do anything yet. I'm just going to head to try and get in between the bloodhounds and Jesse.
Okay.
Oops.
So you successfully do that. We'll just leave all that on the ground. And
Critical fail.
oh god, yeah. If you could describe my life with 2 words.
Critical
Critical fail.
We all have days like that.
Or nervous pooping.
Nervous
It's another 2 words I would use to describe my entire life.
Oh, beautiful. Okay.
So 2 are gonna make it. No, 3. 3 are attacking Aki.
Okay.
They smell his lizardy blood. God, 2 misses and a hit. Okay,
Alright.
1 hit.
Bring it!
11 damage. Strong bite right on your leg.
Nice.
2 are moving toward Jesse, but Zenbrix runs between them, and they're going to try and attack you instead, I guess. So that's 2 more. What is your AC?
15.
15. So 1 hits you, but it is a crit. So 1 chomps down on you, doing 12 damage.
Okay.
So strong bite.
You're proficient in medicine.
You jump down and attack the man. Just make your attack.
Okay. First attack with advantage. 20. It's with my little dagger.
Damn. Oh, 20.
Yeah.
Does that a natural 20 or?
No.
Alright.
20 for my first attack, and then second attack. Not advantage. I missed that one. Okay, so first one. That's with my little dagger.
It's the elemental dagger.
Yeah.
Daggle.
It's on fire as well.
Daggle rock.
26.
I'm
This
gonna throw
one
that
is
in.
for 9 damage to him.
Okay.
I'm standing right behind him.
So it goes on to initiative, I guess.
Initiative!
That's a D12.
7. Yeah, I fucking did that so often.
Wow, it's amazing. I should might go first.
I think she gave us the peanut butter thing you normally get.
What did you roll?
21.
It's not banana.
It's fine.
I only taste banana.
What did you roll?
Yeah. I rolled 8.
7.
Oh wow. What did you roll?
21.
It's good. Still have something.
Okay. So it'll go to the hounds first again.
God damn it. Bring stunning strike. Jesus.
So let's see. There were 3 hounds attacking Aki.
Yeah.
And 2 hounds attacking you. 2 of them pull away from Aki, actually, and they run over toward the chest.
Attack of
The
opportunity!
broken up chest with the silks and the vials.
Attack of
But
opportunity!
you put that stuff away, though, didn't
No, I
you?
put it in my bag.
Alright, so they go for your bag.
Okay, cool.
2 hounds run, they grab it,
Can I get attack of
and
opportunity?
so only one of them then, I'm sorry. 1 hound runs off.
Oh.
Yeah, attack of opportunity, but it's just for the one.
You can't take us away from us.
Damn it!
It misses, so one of them runs off, grabs your bag, and starts darting in the other direction.
Ciao!
What's
Ciao!
your speed?
Well, that counts to be pretty fast, so maybe 40?
Yeah, as a wolf, my speed is 40.
So yeah,
Okay.
40 sounds about right then. And then the other 2 attack
Can you tell
Aki.
us what that stuff did? You didn't do it.
Well, Buddy knows, and I guess Aki
Yeah,
knows.
Buddy will know because,
Yes.
yeah.
Nobody knows I know.
They read the book to me.
What's your AC, Aki?
14.
14. Okay, so that is 1 hit.
Hellish Rebuke.
You can do that.
Dexterity save for half.
You take 6 damage.
And he will take 7 half if he saves.
Yes.
So that's a 20, so he...
Half of 7.
Half of 7, so 3. No, 4.
Yeah, 4.
Oh, let's run down.
Okay, no problem. And then there's 2 on Zenbrix. They're going to make their attacks. And your AC was, I'm sorry, I just asked
15.
you. 15. So they both hit.
Alright, the highest AC hit. What's yours?
16.
Seven.
It's the monk thing.
So let's see, that is
Correct.
7.
Oh, you use that as well?
Yeah.
So 7 plus 8
Main reason why I'm
is
a monk.
13? No, 14? 7 plus 8? I'm an idiot.
15.
15.
15 damage.
Stable genius right here.
There you go.
So 15 damage.
For both of them? Or
Yeah,
for one?
from both.
Thank God.
Let's see, and then it goes to Aki.
I fireball.
Fireball the 2 near you.
The dude control. How far are the brevet position?
He's back a little bit,
Is
behind some bushes.
I'm right behind you.
And you're right. Well, I don't care if I hit you.
But I would say, what's the range of fireball? It's pretty long, right?
Yeah, it's a 120-foot range, and the radius is I think a 30-foot radius, so that's a 60-foot area. So I can catch. I don't care if I catch him.
Yeah, you'll hit him, but you can get him with fireball. You can hit the mage.
Will I get any of the dogs as well?
No, they're all going in opposite directions, I guess.
All right, I hit the mage. So say he makes a dex save.
Dex save, he
Does he look like a mage?
fails.
Robes.
Yeah, he got robes. He's not like decked out in armor.
Is he? Do I recognize him as the one from before?
Different guy, I'm sorry to say. We give that guy a name. He's shown up a lot.
Dave.
Dave.
Dave the cultist. I like it.
24.
Dave, the one called
24 damage. 24 damage to.
Reflex save.
Oh, God, guys, it's Dave the douchebag again.
Dexterity save, huh?
Dexterity save. You got evasion, right?
Critical miss. No. Next level of evasion.
So you take 24. The wizard takes 24. The mage, wizard, whatever. Maybe he's a sorcerer. Who knows?
24, so that's 27.
Gives a whole new meaning to classes, right?
Yes. Yes, it does.
My missiles near the fire.
Throw it right back.
So you want the Yoda.
I catch the little seed of light that explodes.
Christ, who's next? Aki went. You were actually supposed to go before the hounds. That was my mistake.
Yeah.
But next round.
Okay.
So Aki went. The hounds went. So it is the magic dude who just got burned.
He got burned real bad.
He is going to Misty step away from you.
That's him.
Well, yeah, you're right next to him. So.
I'll see where he's at.
Off in the distance, kind of by the towers, you can just make out one of the hounds dragging Zenbrix's bag that direction. He is joining up with that hound. They're both trying to book it, basically. The heist was a success. Run! They're not super well trained, great guys. So that goes to Zenbrix. 2 hounds nipping at your heels. / face, I guess. A bit shorter, so more on level with them.
I seduce the blood.
Fucking fuck. Okay.
Seduce the blood. Turn into a wolf. Seduce the blood. Sniff its ass.
I shout out, we can't let them get away with that bag.
Like, seriously, all my stuff is in there.
Besides that, yeah. I'm like, guys, I'll protect Jesse. We have to keep that bag, okay? And I fucking wall check into a polar bear. Not a polar bear, a cave bear.
Okay.
That would be nice.
Hounds yip, or
Bears the same stats.
yowl as you
Flavor.
merge as this giant thing all of a sudden.
And I just attack the closest one, multi-attack bite claws.
Go for it.
Fuck yeah.
No, you have. It's been 8 hours.
No, we have to take now for like 8 hours. It's going to be the second half. I'll just take a long rest.
So you guys didn't get the rest yet, we'll say. Well,
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
makes
why
it a
I'm
little
not using
harder.
third and spells. So one is a crit, and the other one is 16.
That'll hit.
Okay. So then that's 1d8 and.
So go do the crit damage first.
All right. Okay. So
This
that's.
is on the guy.
This is on the hounds closest to me. Fuck yeah! Wow. 13. Oh no, sorry. 16 plus 5 is 21
21 damage.
on the crit.
And then the second one?
That's 8.
8. So 21. Wow. Okay, so,
Yeah.
let's see, this one hadn't been injured before, I guess. 21. Okay, got like. It's almost dead.
Sweet.
And then that's Zenbrix turn?
Yeah.
And then it goes to Feather Marshal.
Okay, so he just misty stepped away from me.
Yes.
I shadow step right behind
I
him.
can do that too.
Whispering in his ear, I know that trick as well. Stab him in the
Stab
back.
with the spear.
Yeah.
Oh, no, you don't have a spear.
Yeah. Dagger.
Dagger.
Ooh, 10, but I've got advantage. Shit. 13.
Isn't gonna do it, sadly.
Then I don't do anything. That's it.
Kick him or something, right? Or
Bonus. I already bonused this.
Okay. But doesn't your attack action come with 2 anyway?
Yeah, that's what I rolled 2.
Oh, okay. Duh.
Yeah. Or did I just...
Once again,
No, you rolled
stable
2
genius.
because you were looking for. You
Advantage.
said advantage.
So I
Yeah.
have to roll my second attack now?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so I missed the first attack.
Yeah, you missed the first one.
17.
So now that'll do it.
Okay, and I stunning strike him.
Oh no. Let's see. Con save.
Yeah, 14.
Ooh, he doesn't pass. You stunned him.
Nice. And I do 9 damage. And he's stunned.
He is stunned. That it goes back to the hounds now. There are 2 on Aki still.
Bring it! Fireball yourself, motherfucker.
Let's see.
See how you like it.
18 and 15.
Oh dear God.
They both hit.
Yeah, but I'm out. Ashley needs to make a saving throw now.
My 30 hit points. Oh, wait.
You need to make a
I have to make a charisma save because that's negative. So DC 20.
No, those are the AC.
No, that was just. That's when they rolled the hit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they hit you, right?
Up in the head here, man.
Yeah, okay, they both fit. Yeah, AC's 14.
Okay.
I was like, holy crap!
That would be
What save do you roll
that'd be
against
a
roll
lot
attacks?
of damage.
Oh, no, I have strength of the grade. If anything hits me to 0, I get to save to stay at 1.
Okay.
13 damage total.
13. Okay.
Okay, let's make a
So,
save.
still, and I hellish rebuke 1.
Alright, go ahead. Hellish Rebuke him for some damage.
13.
Wow, that's good.
Dex save.
Let's make a save. Yeah, take save.
They failed it.
That's it.
I can only hellish rebuke 1.
Yeah, so one of them bites you, you Hellish Rebuke it, the other one bites you right after, but how much damage did you do again? 13?
13 with the hellish rebuke.
Okay, good. Right, and that is your turn, right? Or wait, did we do it again? Did we do the hounds first again?
Yeah.
That's my
No,
bad.
no,
sorry.
he just rebuked. Yeah, so it's his turn now. But it
No,
was
no,
supposed to be his
No,
turn.
it was
No,
supposed
I'm
to be his
supposed to
turn.
go. I'm supposed to go.
Yeah,
Okay, in that
dumb.
case, so let me go first because I don't want to take that damage. Hypnotic pattern.
Do they have to roll anything, or
Wisdom saving throw. Because I assume dogs have low wisdom.
they're kind of a construct though,
Oh, construct it won't affect me.
because they're made of blood. They're not actually like a living thing that you can find in nature. It's like
each
a
creature.
zombie or something kind of.
Yeah, it has to be charmed.
I can look for
If
you.
it's immune to charm, it's immune. Well, it doesn't say that, but I'm assuming.
I'll look for you. 'Cause I'm currently high. So I'll look for you.
Okay.
It's a blood dog?
There's no such animal
Oh, I thought there was
in
one.
the monster manual.
Well, that's cool then. I like that. Nice.
If it's immune to being, well, it's a charm. So if it can't be charmed, then I'm assuming
Yeah, I would say you knew that they couldn't be charmed too. You've seen them raise these dogs before at the battle, so you would know it's not a normal living thing.
all right. What do the daggers do? Anything which might be able to help?
You would have attuned by now, I
Yeah,
guess.
yeah. Sorry, 2 and 4.
come up with stats for those. Okay, no problem. So you made them daggers.
Damage to the blood.
So they only do have a D4 hit die, I guess.
Okay.
I mean, they're not really daggers. They're like basically a piece of a god.
Oh, in that case, I'm just gonna. It's the same.
Yeah, just wait for those rather.
Let's see.
Like I said, I didn't plan on.
Fireball yourself, Philip shots at you.
No,
See how
no.
you like it.
I guess I'd have to do a sword burst then. It's a deck save.
Alright. Dex save. They both failed it.
Take 7.
7 damage. Okay.
Sword burst. That's an interesting
What does
name.
that look like?
So
AoE.
let's see.
Yeah.
So what?
It's like lots of magic swords come out, right? And just like.
Yeah, I'm just gonna say a bunch of shadow bolts just flitter around me like will-o-wisps and just hit everything.
I like in Neverwinter, the online game, Dungeons and Dragons game that I played for a while. There's the rogue has a I don't know what it's called, but for like X amount of time, around a circle around him, area of effect, daggers come out of the ground.
What the hell?
Fucking
Just
cool,
stabbing
man.
feet?
It's really cool.
It's pretty
Like does
handy.
permanent damage, yeah. And especially because it procs all your other abilities as well. So if you've got like loads of guys around you, you can max fucking damage.
Nice.
You killed one
Yeah.
successfully.
Alright.
Remember that?
The other one's weakened a bit.
Those blades just around in Neverwinter?
And then it would be the hound's turn now. So there's only one left.
So they'll say they did that.
You didn't do. So they didn't do the damage to you because it was your turn. I messed up.
Alright.
And now this is the attack. It
Watch them do
hits for. There's only one left now, so
Watch him crit.
it's only 7 damage
Alright.
instead of the whatever you took last time.
Alright, I'll take 7, and now hellish rebuke that one for 4!
Over there.
Yeah.
Well, it's
damage.
once per round, though, right?
No, I can only do it twice.
We messed up earlier.
Oh,
The
yeah.
cloak over
They
here.
rewound it.
Yeah, we rewound, so I didn't hellish rebuke last time.
It goes to the other hound near the wizard that has the bag. It drops the bag and attacks you. Misses pretty miserably. And then, are there any more of them? There were
Two
two fighting you.
Yeah.
Let's
Two
see.
by me, I haven't killed it yet.
You haven't killed one, but killed him yet, so
Gosh.
both of you.
Just
when it catches this off.
metal, but nothing's
Okay.
ever shot me.
Alright, so let's see. One hits, one misses.
Okay. Remember, it's 12 now, hey? My armor.
Okay,
Yeah, natural cover.
and it does 11 damage to you.
Okay.
One of them, though, he kind of collapses into a puddle of blood and seeps into the ground.
Okay.
So that's what they do, and then it goes to
Did I see that?
the mid. No, you're chasing the other one in the distance. So it goes to the mage, but he is stunned. So do I have to roll or anything? Or no, he's stunned the first time. It's your next round. Yeah.
Yeah.
So then it goes to Zenbrix. You got one hound on you now. One of them became a puddle and disappeared.
Okay, multi-attack, bite and claws.
I don't use Eldritch Blast, but it does the
I
worst damage.
think it was
That's what it's for. You're a warlock, man.
11.
But that's
No,
why
sorry,
I took
not
poison
11,
spray.
12.
Yeah, when we were played with Trixie,
13.
because most of us are magic,
13
but
and
still.
23.
23
Poison
hits.
spray,
23 hits, okay. So that was
sword
the
burst,
bite.
witch bolt.
So it's
Nothing
1d8.
does as much.
Wow, awesome. 13.
Yeah, you completely annihilate that last one. It's gone.
3.
Agonizing.
Let's see. So that's a couple hounds dead. It goes to
And
Feather Marshal
immediately I'm going to run over
toward your bag.
toward, well, is the,
But he's following the bag.
yeah, no, well the bag's not going anywhere right now.
Yeah,
is
the
the
hound's up there.
bloodhound up still by the bag?
Yeah,
or
he's fighting
mage?
mage.
Yeah, it's fighting him.
Mage is
Okay.
stunned and the
So Feather Marshal, the mage, and one hound are clumped together
Okay,
with your bag.
I'm gonna run over and I'm gonna just get as close to the mage as I can.
Okay, fair enough. And then Feather Marshal, your turn. Does he make the save now, or?
No, there's no save, he just comes away at the end of my turn.
Oh, okay, it's just like a
It's
one-turn
first
stun.
save to see if it happens, and then it's just a one-turn stun. Yeah.
Okay.
Basically, he just moves around there. Okay, but I'm gonna hit it.
Makes sense.
Yeah. No advantage this time. 16.
Isn't it like advantage to hit him because he's stunned?
Oh, yeah. 16.
Yeah, they'll hit anyway, but let's see if you got a crit.
No.
Nope. Alright.
Then a second hit. Stunning strike, the first one. Yeah, sorry.
Alright, he fails.
Okay. He's done for another round. I do
Keep the hand hit down.
8 plus 4, 12 damage to him.
Alright, no problem. That's not right. That's not right.
That was... Oh, and then I do... Yeah, I didn't teleport. I kick the bloodhound. Yeah, kick him, unarmed attack.
Yes. Swing kick or whatever around behind you.
Well, yeah, I'll
Or
do flurry
whatever
of
it is.
blows on him.
Alright.
Yeah, so you got those. Yeah. Ooh, critted.
That's
that
good.
one. For the first attack, stunning strike.
That's
So,
2 Kai points, so he has to roll
Yeah.
for that one.
well, that's 3 on that one. Yeah, 3.
Oh, he missed. Man, he stunned him.
Yeah, hit him with
100% success rate so far.
Okay, next hit. Oh yeah, 26. So one was a crit, so that's unarmed is 1d6 plus 3. So that's 13 for the first hit.
To the mage?
No, to the
hound.
dog, yeah. 13 and then 8. So 21 points to him.
Wow, okay, you did a lot of damage in that one round.
They're all stunned till the beginning of my
It's stunned, yeah, they're stunned and hurt. After Feather Marshal, it is Aki, not the hounds. Aki.
Why?
Wow!
God damn it, I'm gonna Eldritch Blast.
Dogs are like, dude! Counter!
I thought I was on what?
Eldritch Blast.
Am I not a good boy?
I missed them both! With a 14 and a 10.
Oh boy. Oh, as my people would say, oy vey.
Gaga! Oh crap.
Let's see, it goes to the hounds. I think there's only one
There's
fighting
only-
you right
there's
now.
only
He
one.
killed it with the sword wispy attack.
Okay.
So he makes an attack at you. It misses.
Wow.
Jesus. And then
help you now.
the other one's blocked. There's... okay,
One
yes.
went into the ground.
The other hound, yes, that is the last one. So,
Another one, I think.
yeah, it's the last one that can act, I mean. So, behind Feather Marshal, a little puddle of blood begins to rise from the ground, forming into a hound that then surprise attacks him. So, advantage, kind of like your shadow step, except for blood.
It's a bloody step.
Let's see, 17?
17 hits me. What have I got against this?
Let's see, 9 damage.
Yep.
What do we call that? A crimson
Okay.
step?
I guess, yeah, that wouldn't be a bad.
9 damage. 9 damage.
Somebody should invent a straight up blood mage for this game. There probably is one.
There's a
Like
blood
the
hunter.
witch hunt. Yeah, but that's not the same kind of thing.
And then
That's it.
Oh, yes. Yeah, I forgot we're still playing. It's the mage's turn. He is,
He's stunned.
he's stunned, and then it goes to Zenbrix.
okay.
Speaking of stun.
Advantage on all attacks.
Well,
Yeah,
that's
advantage on
my
all
turn.
attacks.
Yeah, sorry, I guess this is, as the timing didn't work out great.
No, it works out fine. But I can go get a coffee.
Oh, could you grab me a hot latte?
Figured a religious experience should be equal to one combat encounter.
Oh, for sure.
I
Hot latte. Big one.
No, just regular.
fuck. I unwild shape
Unwild shit. Back to a halfling.
and I cast hold person on the mage.
Alright.
And I shout out, I've got the mage, let's not kill him so we can interrogate him.
Oh my god! They've got a habit of murder.
We've got such a good track record of interrogation.
Well,
Oh wait, he's out.
Have
He's
you ever
out.
tried before?
Jesse's out. Yeah, Jesse just
high.
tends to kill him. Yeah, he's high. It's
Okay.
fine.
so I cast hold person.
Wisdom saving throw.
He's stunned, so
He still makes a wisdom
Wisdom,
saving
yeah.
yeah. At disadvantage. No? Okay.
He fails it, don't worry.
Alright.
Any physical thing. that you-
I'm rolling the dice, so he failed it.
Okay,
Physical thing.
alright, quickly, because the bloodhound's next, right? Oh,
No,
or is he
no, I'm
next?
next.
Oh, you're
I'm
next?
He's
Then
next.
he's next. Then the bloodhound.
I'm like, does somebody have a fucking rope? Because my rope's in the bag over there. Just grab a rope, quickly.
We're a little busy.
little bit, yeah. That's
Oh,
the wrong
shit.
thing to shout in the middle of a battle. We've got
Okay.
bloodhounds to
Yeah,
kill.
of course.
Oh wait, but he's stunned. Oh wait, we're still in the middle of battle, so he's stunned for like.
What you're doing? Go
10
hit something.
turns.
Yeah, he's locked
I
down now.
can't do anything else. I'm just like, okay, guys, don't hit the mage. I've got him. Killed the dogs. I can't hit anything else. because
Whole
all
person, we
this
can
is
still
action.
beat him. He'll still
No,
stay there.
because if we hit him while he's got whole person, he has advantage against his saving throws.
Oh,
So don't fucking hit him.
alright.
Hit the bloodhounds. That's my turn.
Of course, being
That's my
dead,
turn.
Aki is like
Focus.
saving.
That's my turn. That's my turn. That's my
Okay,
turn.
okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
I understand saving
I hit
throws magic.
The hound, right?
the stunned one.
Okay.
Yeah, so I can get advantage on it. I'm gonna burst him down and force fucking behind. 22.
That'll do it.
Yeah, crits. That was my first hit, and then my second hit on him. Damn it. Didn't want to stun him.
24.
Okay, so that's
Damage.
first damage is
Yes.
8 plus 4, 9 damage on him.
9 damage, I think. Yeah. You just killed it.
Nice. Then I back heel around to the guy behind me. I do
The dog.
yeah, I do
Dogs can be guys.
what's it called? I do another one as well. Flurry of blows.
Not clear those. Okay.
And I try stunning strike him.
How much key has
That's a lot of
spent?
keys.
I've got one key left.
So one left.
after
So
this.
that's 2 there, right there, though, right? To do the flurry of blows
Yeah.
and the stunning strike.
Yeah, this will be my last one on stunning strike. No advantage.
Each stunning strike is a key. Each flurry of
Yeah,
blows
it's
is
Is
a
a
key.
key, yeah.
14.
14 to hit the hound.
Well, I only do stunning strike if I hit him. Yeah, 14.
Oh,
The first hit.
The first one missed, yeah.
Second. Yes, 24.
That will hit.
With a stunning strike, so 14 DC.
Once again, another glorious failure.
Also, so he's stunned, and
I've been
7
rolling. I've
damage.
been rolling pretty bad. It's not.
7 damage.
That's right.
Okay, that one was pretty well fresh, I think. You haven't really
Yeah.
hit too much, so 7 damage. Alright. Yeah, they pretty much lost the fight already at this point. Do you guys want to just finish it up?
Yeah.
Alright, so you guys mop up the rest of the hounds. The mage is tied up now with ropes. The bag is returned. And
We tie him up. I've got rope. I always
And,
have
and
rope.
gag him.
minutes,
And
yeah.
gag him. Because it's a mage.
makes
Time up and
sense.
gag him for the moment. And then get Buddy to watch him so we can finish our rest, I suppose.
Plenty of time.
Or do you guys wanna
Aren't we
interrogate him now?
Yeah.
Okay, let's interrogate him now. Okay, let's interrogate
Well,
him
should we
now.
maybe wait till he wakes up? He might have more information for us.
No, we're
More
gonna interrogate
things.
him
So
now.
Interrogate the
We
dude who came to try and steal my bag.
Okay.
Okay.
okay, so
wait for him so we can all do it
we'll do
together.
the interrogation and then we'll wrap up the episode.
Okay, we tie him up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then once he's
Sorry,
bound,
yes.
restrained, we ungag him and go, what's up with this?
Yeah.
Did you recognize
It's a
him?
very nonchalant thing to.
No.
What's up with this?
Yeah.
I ask him, why did you come after my bag? What's in it? What's so interesting in it for you?
I think it's obviously
First
the
off,
I tried to take your bag because that's what the hounds went for.
Okay, why did the hounds go for it?
Because it's got something of my master's inside.
So Patricia sent you? So she saw me going to her.
I merely came to pick something up, but it seems
you were
that
sent.
I was sent.
Can you communicate with her?
He tries to point, but he can't.
I look for an
The
amulet.
necklace.
Oh,
Yeah.
right, okay.
She's hearing everything that's going on right
Oh,
now.
okay.
You can rest assured of that.
Take the necklace off.
Hi. Aww, he says. No, he doesn't say that. That's a little too jokey. But no, he yeah, you do take the necklace off, okay? So she can no longer listen in on the
Listen
conversation.
to the conversation. Where did you come from? Where is she now?
Still?
Suggestion, be honest with us.
Oh, there we go. Good job. Okay. where is
Damn
she?
it, okay.
Wisdom saving throw.
Clever
Just a saving throw.
players today. Okay, saving throw.
Yeah.
I'll use
Is
it.
that the bad lad? Oh shit.
Let's see, what, 15?
16.
Okay, well, hey, you're good.
Uh-huh.
So, he's struggling. You tell he's trying to, like... The driftwood. Still in the driftwood.
Where in the driftwood?
South. South and east. Several days.
Did she go to the castle?
Castle's close. Castle's only an hour or two away from here.
Okay.
No, closer to something else. A temple,
Close
as
to
I
the temple?
understand.
Oh, God.
Making way to a temple. She wants to...
Temple of Selûne?
Yes! Damn it! Yes! Temple of
Okay.
Selûne. She intends to enslave a tribe nearby there
Oh, fuck.
and then make way further south to the blasted wasteland.
Are you under her control or are you serving her willingly?
It's hard to tell after a while, but I joined willingly.
We've been brainwashed. They love it. They just do whatever now.
We do what we do for very good reasons. Scientology. So yes, you want to find Patricia right now. She's down near the temple, but tomorrow, I can't say. I don't know.
What if we let you go? What's gonna happen? What are you gonna do? Are you gonna go straight back to her?
I can't go back as a failure.
Remember which direction? Which
Well, we already
direction is
know.
the temple?
He just told us that in the driftwood.
Yeah,
Yeah,
okay,
so we know exactly how to get there.
but is he gonna go and tell her that we're coming?
Well, if you keep that, I have no way of really speaking to her. He says begrudgingly.
Could we tie him?
I think she's gonna assume that we're coming.
Yeah, I suppose. But could we tie him up here and like leave him? I don't really want to kill him.
Just throw that away. What? Any more questions for him? What did you ask him? Just what is he gonna do now?
Yeah, what are you gonna do if we let you go?
Hard to say, really. Perhaps
You have to tell us the truth. Are you gonna go back to her, or are you gonna?
I'd like to seek them out, honestly. But as I said, if I don't come back with her items, there's really no point. I imagine maybe the Underdark. There's a village nearby with an entrance. Spend my days down there, perhaps.
Aki? Will you let him go? Or will you leave him here tied up?
I'd like to leave him here tied up and see what happens.
Or we could put him. Oh,
Well, if you want me to lay around and regain my strength, I suppose that's fine.
we could always put him in that basement and put the rocks on the door.
Now look who's evil.
No, he
You know,
could eventually
cask of
get out.
Amontillado
Let him
or
go.
whatever.
Yeah, we should let
Doesn't
him
matter,
go.
we weren't going to go after Patricia now anyway.
Okay, if we let you go, are you gonna harm us?
Yeah, I think that it's
Because I
been
mean,
made pretty clear who would win another fight between us.
We'll leave him tied up here. That'll
Okay.
give us a few days head start on him.
Okay.
He's never gonna beat us to Patricia.
okay, are you hungry?
Can I just say though, if we tell Jessop
Yeah.
that we know where Selûne's temple is, we won't be able to go to that castle you said about where your brother is.
It's along the way.
It's along the way.
Yeah, the temple is south and east, and the castle's about an hour and a half south.
Okay.
Yeah. So
How do you say that?
I think we
I
can.
mean, better give
Forte-
it a day or two for her to move on before we get to the temple of Selûne.
Yeah, we're just gonna leave this dude tied up. He'll make his way out
I mean, okay, then
eventually.
go back to it. Really makes no difference.
So
Well, I don't want him to attack us right now while we're trying to fucking rest. So let's tie him the fuck up and gag him.
Yeah.
And then once we've rested, we can leave him behind.
I've been bested. I think that it was made very clear.
Yeah, but we're still gonna just
And
leave
he's
him.
searching for like spell and magic stuff. See what he's got.
Yeah, but he searches them.
Let's see. He has a scroll of mass healing.
Ooh, that's nice.
Wait, that's
How would
pretty
I
high level
know?
spell.
Yeah,
isn't it?
that is crazy high.
That's like a 9th level spell or
No,
something.
that's heal. Mass healing is just like, it's like cure wounds to everybody around.
That's what I was thinking. Yeah, like a cure wounds
Yeah.
for a mass
Heal
healer.
is the 70 HP big one.
Oh, okay. Well,
It's like level 6.
Mass cure.
Yeah, like a mass cure wound spell, basically.
Secure wounds.
And another spell scroll that will defile any holy place that you use it in.
And even the back of the box.
Mass cure wounds only 5th level. Yeah.
So I asked him, do you have any other good stuff on you?
Let's
Yes,
see.
it's on the truth.
It has to be honest with us.
I have my staff, though. Really, it's more sentimental value than anything. I suppose you can beat an animal to death with it.
It's not magical.
It's non-magical. I use it to walk more quickly.
I'm
I'm trying to think what this guy would conceivably have on him. I've got his rations. I've got the scroll. I've got the amulet. And that's about it. I've got some money, I suppose. I don't really have much use for it.
Jessop did not know what went on here. We've got nothing else from him. I'm gonna have Buddy just lead him away. He's all tied up, gagged on a leash, and tie him up somewhere several hours away from us.
Okay.
Alright, that's
And then we get a rest.
Done.
While we wait for Jessop to wake up, is that
Mhm.
right?
Yeah.
And then so when we come back next time, we'll just be waking up, I suppose.
yeah, we'll start with everyone fresh.
Okay.
So,
Buddy will blindfold him too.
Good idea. Cool.
so let's see. Drugs were taken, and remember kids, drugs are very cruel. Do as many as you can, as frequently as you
Don't
can.
buy drugs. Become a rock star. They give it for free.
So there was a drug trip, there was a little scuffle with a cult member trying to, get some stolen
He
property.
tried to misty step away from me.
Yeah, it turns out there's no escaping this group in any conceivable way in the rules. And when we start back up, we might have some cool shit going on. So we'll call it a session. So that was our session. The end.
Cool, cool.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Guys.
Quit watching. Go do something else.
Be productive.
Subscribe.
Subscribe. Do that. Subscribe.
Subscribe. Yeah, subscribe.
Follow us on Twitter.
Follow us on Twitter.
At Dice Nerds Nagas.
Dice Nerds and Nagas. Twitter. Subscribe. Like. Quarkle. Whatever people do these days.
Quarkle?
Quarkle us.
That's a
Twins all
game.
over
That's
yourself.
the game.
That is the game, Oracle.
Purple? Yeah.
That's
Okay, say so.
Peace.